This video is about such random stuff that I didn't know where to add it in a regular video. So I thought what I'd start doing is create what I'm calling Chatty Desk vlogs about, as I say, random stuff. And I'm just going to start recording, and there's no notes taken or anything. It's just me talking. I do have a couple of things that I want to share. I know there's two things I definitely want to share, and we'll see what else comes up. I also want to do some Birmingham Pen Company ink mixing and see. I'm not sure, because it's an experiment. I'm not sure if I'll be able to include it in this particular video, because it'll probably end up being long. What I should say, I'm recording it, but it might not show up in this Chatty Desk vlog. And yeah, so be warned, Editing Grace has total control over that point. And if it's not, as I said, if it's not in this one, it'll be in the next, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's get started on what I really wanted to talk about. One of the first things I do is I start writing in my events for the week, but this is what I want to get to. One of the things I have long wanted to include in my planner is the weather, because it's Portland, and in the Pacific Northwest, that means lots of rain. So I picked up this Kodomo weather stamp at my local pen show this year, and I am loving seeing the precipitation and the highs and the lows. Alrighty, that one's done. Now I've already set up my daily highlights. Each day I come in, and like previously, I write in pencil what the daily highlight, what is the one thing that I remember about that day. And I have Monday through Friday, and then if there's something happens on the weekend, I'll write it here, but I generally don't do that one. So that's already prepared for me already. This page is used for my to-dos, and I want to show how I set that up. I am not a digital app person, pen and paper for me all the way. Here I am recreating the task portion of a product I created called the WTM, the Weekly Task Minder. And it's based on two things: the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, and the future log of the bullet journal. In a minute, you'll see me draw this blue line in, and that's for the carryovers, not only for pens, y'all. And this will help me identify which tasks need to be moved into the following week. In a minute, you'll see me decorate this page, one of the fun parts of my weekly planning. Now I go in and list my tasks for the week, much like I've done over here. And this sits on my desk every day, all day, and I just cross off what I have completed, and I get to check and see which task I need to start, especially if I've finished one. I assign 3 tasks to a day, and that's why I have so many spaces. And if I get done before, I will add more as needed. So there it is. That's how I set up my planner for the week. First, the tools I'll be using. I'm swatching still in my Midori MD A5 notebook. Just juicy juiciness. I am using my ink roulette wheel. This is such a cool way to have them all the things that I need, all the samples that I need. I am using two different tools here to get the ink down. This one is a pipette, and this one is an eyedropper. And the eyedropper is mainly for the second thing I want. There's two, remember I said there's two things I want to show you? That's for the second thing. This is for, I have a few of these here for the ink mixing, and we'll see if I get to that. As I said, we'll see if it, and the last thing I'll be using is my spoon, which I love the muddler end of it. I will be using that. Alrighty. The first thing I want to show is I got two inks from my recent pen meetup. Thank you for these inks. These inks are from Pannonia. They are a collab with Pannonia and Stationery University. I'd never heard of Stationery University. I know Pannonia inks. I've never heard of Stationery University. And she thought that I might like them, so she gave me a couple of samples. So I want to sample them here. This first one is called Pannonia Morning Morpho. The Morpho, I needed to know what the Morpho was about. The Morpho is inspired by Aurora Morpho Butterfly. That's what it's inspired by. And then the second one is Midnight Morpho. I'm going to shake so I can distribute really beautifully. And I need a single one just so I can get to it. This is might as well tell you what this is. This is a Muji toothbrush holder. Yes, it is a toothbrush holder that beautifully fits a sample container. So there you go. Oh, that's a bit much. Let's get you in there. Alrighty. That is a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous teal. Before I put this away or cap this, I'm not going to cap it actually. I need to. Oh, it's wrong paper. I need to put my paper on it. The paper I have, I'll leave a link to that, maybe in the a pinned comment. The dots I use for the top of my. Let's come in here just a tad. The dots I use for the top of my sample inks, I will change that. Oh, I didn't pick a thing. I didn't pick a. We will do this one. I don't know which one to use. We will use this one. Now I gotta shake it again. I'm using the Iro Utsushi Medium Dip Pen by Pilot. I just want to distribute that ink, that shimmer, one more time. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. My word. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at all of that. That is a beautiful teal. My word. Alrighty, next one up is Midnight Morpho. Let me shake this one up. This one has the morning Morpho is a bright teal with a silver shimmer in it, and it's just doing beautiful stuff. There's edge work coming in there as well. Okay. This particular color it's been described as a dual shader blurple. I'm gonna mix that up one more time just so I can make sure I get some. I'm hoping I get some in the writing. So yeah, this is a dual shading blurple, and I want to see that. Oh, it's a gorgeous, oh, it's a gorgeous purple. What? Oh, sugar flip and a half. I'm still writing morning. What? That is gorgeous. Look at the thing that's happening there. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. I'm going to, the second thing I want to share, I want to do, I'll put that away and we'll get my ink thing here. Remember, I don't know if you've, I mentioned in my, let's put it this way. I mentioned in my October currently inked, and I'm using early dusk, and I'm thinking, I said, you know what? This needs a shimmer. So I'm going to put a shimmer in here, right now. And then, so I have these empty vials sat here. And then I'm going to add, let me show you which one I'm going to add. I was given this by a friend. Hey, Aisha. This is Wearing Ghoul Glitter Potion Emerald Castle. So, yeah, I don't know. I've never done this before, except for the Three Kings, which I think I went overboard on the shimmer thing. But we will see. Let's do, I'll just do a milliliter of this. I don't want to put too much. Did I put too much? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just leave it at a milliliter. Okay. We'll put this here. I think we need to work with this over here. Now, cover this up properly. If this is something that shows up beautifully like I'm thinking it will, I'm going to be adding shimmer to a whole lot more of my inks because I love a shimmer. I love a shimmer. Okay, let's shake that up really nicely. Let's see how much we can get. And we're going to do by drops. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I expected this because it says Emerald Castle and it's green. I expected it to be green, but it is not green. Okay, so that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see it sparkle, but I can't see shimmer. So we're going to go in again. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm just going to go, this is my upper limit. My first foray into adding shimmer, and I'm not getting any shimmer. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, look at how that's showing up. I want to try this particular glitter potion. I don't think I'm putting enough in there. I'm looking at the bottom and there's nothing settling. Okay, let's get a few minutes. Let's just give it a few minutes. Let it settle. Okay, there is shimmer in the bottom. Let's see if it swatches a little better on my Midori paper. Come on. Show up. So I'm going to put this back on here. We're going to put this back on here. And I'll label that in a minute. I'm seeing, oh, I am seeing some glitter come up. Alrighty. The next thing I want to, let's put this over here to dry. I've done, let me see, where is it? I gotta get stuff out of the way. Most of you know I'm practicing calligraphy right now, and I was going all over the place. Where did that come from? I was going all over the place trying to see what else is out there in terms of calligraphy and practicing handwriting. And I came upon this. It's called Rock Your Handwriting. And basically, you practice your handwriting, in that case, in my case, calligraphy, but there's another thing I want to tell you about. You practice your handwriting, and she gives you a prompt list for every day. And I'm thinking, oh, I can do that. I love the idea of a prompt list, and it just gets you to do some practicing whilst also writing, which is fantastic. It's an Instagram account. I will leave a link to this Instagram account so you can download your own practice prompt sheet. One of the things that I wanted to do was I'm trying to decide on which notebook to start. I mean, literally, I downloaded and printed this a couple days ago, so I haven't started. We're already, this today, as I'm filming this is the 20th. Yeah. Anyway, these are the notebooks that I picked out. You can see they're all different sizes, This one is an A6 Midori, and I originally thought, you're going to get on my nerves. You are going to get on my nerves, so you are going to come off. The only reason I keep this on is because I love the pristine cover. I love keeping that clear. Originally, I was going to use this to swatch every new ink, and that's as far as I got. So I thought, ooh, this will be a good notebook to start writing in. But I think it's a bit too small. I love the fact that it'll be portable, but I think I want something larger. This is the A6. I just don't think this is the right size. Okay, so then of course, we have notebooks we purchased we have never used. And so, this is Wonderland 2022. This is actually an undated planner. And I thought about this because the grids would help me with my lines. But, oh, that's an idea though, because it's for each day. Each day I can write, but it's only vertical. Oh, what is it's only vertical? Yeah. And I have notes in the back, but a good chunk of this notebook is vertical spaces. And I think this will be a good idea only because it has Thursday and I can match the day to the writing. But I find vertical spaces so confining. My writing is not small, and so I would probably get 1 word, 2 words on a line. I don't think this will work. I love this size. I think this is a good size, but I don't think this will work. Then, this is my Stalogy. This I've already used for the latter part. This is my journal for the latter part of 2024, I want to say. I think this is 2024 where I journaled. I ran out of space in my Sterling ink, and I picked up this one because it was just a notebook, a gridded notebook. And you are golden, baby. Yes, I am. I have already ribboned off or elasticated, separated. How about using a good word? Separated with a rubber band, this part. I'm debating whether I want to cut those out and add it in. I don't think so. But the rest of the notebook, there's a good bit of the notebook still left. And I'm thinking I like the idea of the grid. I really like I'm not a grid notebook person, and that's probably why these notebooks are still sitting there. But I like the idea of a grid because it can help me stay within a certain line. A blank page, I think I will still have to put something behind so I can write. This, I won't have to do that. So this is a possibility. This is really a possibility. And there's enough in there to help me carry it through. I love this B size, B6 size. And then I got this notebook a long time ago. And it has an elastic belly band on it. This is the, what is this notebook? This is such a pretty notebook. This is, I know I kept it in there. This is the Nuna. This is the Nuna Notebook Voyager notebook. Oh, jeans label material. It's a dot grid, which I'm okay with. I love dot grid actually. Anti-handbag device. What the heck does that mean? Anti-handbag device. Now I gotta go and look stuff up. It says the end of boring notebooks. And I just loved, look at that. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, I picked this particular one because it had those edges. I like the idea of this one. It's a dot grid, so I'm trying to debate whether this would be better or this would be better. Dot grid, I would get my lines, but I'd have serious lines here. I don't know. Let me know for what I want to use these notebooks for. Let me know which one you think is a better notebook to use. Because all I'll be doing, and I forgot to tell you, I'm not doing calligraphy in these notebooks. I actually want to practice printing. My printing is atrocious. My printing can, when I print really fast, which I don't want to print fast because this is not part of what this is, but my printing, I don't like my printing, and I want to practice getting better at printing, and that's what this is all about. These prompts. That's I can print. I can print with this. Anyway, let me know which one you think would be better for me to use. The dot grid or the grid. I don't know which one. I don't know. Okay, and the last thing, oops, I'm dropping stuff all over the frickin' place. The last thing I want to do that I'm not sure, I think I'll save this for another time. This is my, I call this my in and out notebook. Let's go out just a touch. This is a Nimacine. This is a A4 size notebook. I started this notebook because I saw Simone do it and I loved the idea. Okay. Why do I not have anything here? Now, how am I supposed to know when I stop these? Duh. Anyway, let's go to the page where I did all my homework. Basically, when I ink up a pen, I write it down, and then when I clean out the pen of the ink, I add the date. So this Estabrook Golden Gratitude was inked up on April 6th of 2025. It had Diamine Cult Pen's Gluttony in it, and I uninked it. What? That says April 8th. I think I got the wrong dates here. What did I do? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I'm going to look at that. That makes no sense. I'm thinking I might have put the wrong. That makes no sense. April 19th to April 20th. That probably is supposed to be May 20th. I have no clue what I did here. May 31st, that makes sense. June 5th to, oh, I don't have this one. This one stayed in here. As a matter of fact, this one, I just, oh, wow, this stayed in a long time. I got a new stamp as well. This is thanks to Simone as well, the Trodant Printy for 48. It's a 4820. Yes. It is, was tired of my ink stamp. I was so tired of it. And it is a self-inking stamp. So you do that. Wait, 1 second. You do that. You lock it so you can change the date. And then you change the date. What is it? October 20th. Wow. I would say October 20th. It's downstairs to wash, but I stopped using it about 10 days ago. 20. No, it's not going to be 20. It's going to be, when was the 15th? The 15th was, the 15th was 5 days ago. No, more than that. So we will do, let's do the 10th. I need 0. I just need 0. October 10th. Okay. And then when you get your date, you unlock it. And then it has, I don't know if it will see, it has these arrows right there that you line it up on your paper. You line it up on your paper where you want it to be centered. Wait a minute. And there you go. Oh my God, it worked. Look, I centered it perfectly. October 10th. We're going to do October 10th because I stopped using it. It was in October that I stopped using it. Look at that, June 5th to October 10th. I think this is one of the longest pens, one of the longest times a pen has been inked. Whoa. I actually, this stamp irritated the heck out of me. I could not get it. This one is going to be really good because of that, because it helps you center the date. This is going to be good. So, I was going to enter these dates here, but that's going to take a little bit of time. I think I will still do it. Most likely, it'll be in another Chatty Desk vlog. Yeah, I will stop this video here. I think that's enough. And I will see you in the next one, the next Chatty Desk vlog, or a just regular Grace video. All right, talk to you later. Goodbye.